It adds an element of adventure. When I think of a threesome, I feel somewhat electric. It's a mix of uncertainty, excitement, maybe a little apprehension. A threesome is the most common fantasy of Americans, and it's the second most searched term for American women. A birthday gift, an anniversary gift, maybe even self-love. Let's say you have a threesome lined up tonight. How do you feel right now? Excited? Anticipation? Maybe you're nervous? What if you had performance anxiety? If you can think it, you can do it. It's entirely attainable. How do you even go about getting there? It's not as risque as you might think. It shows up as early as 400 BC in the Kama Sutra, and we see it in history since. So if they can do it, so can you. The first step is to really put yourself there. Mentally, emotionally, run through everything that might happen from first greeting them all the way through. Where would you meet? Who do you see with you? Are there toys involved? Think about any mishaps that might happen. One person gets upset because feelings come up. Do you stop? Slow down? Where to focus your attention? This part requires conscious attention, which might seem counterintuitive to having fun, but you really have to think about that. It helps to think of it like a conveyor belt of arms, mouths, appendages. Threesomes are also the fantasy that was least likely to turn out well, partly because people don't have a script for how it's going to go. You can get past this by consciously thinking about it first. Don't skip this step. Inviting a friend might seem like the quickest and easiest solution to get started, but in the long run, having a threesome with a friend can lead to the most complications. Feelings come up, questions, all of which can be avoided by inviting an outside person. There are benefits to making a new big sexual activity special. Taking it outside your home, it takes it out of your bed. Reduces feelings of unwanted anxiety or insecurity. A threesome is not really something you just surprise someone with. I suggest being forthright and just bringing it up. Don't throw hints out there, which can seem passive-aggressive. Simply say you've had a fantasy forever, and since you are with them and you see yourself with them, hopefully forever, you have a proposition to make. This can feel like a huge hurdle. It's helpful to present alleviations or rules, which are very common in a threesome. No kissing, no touching, no penetration. If those rules come up, and I suggest you may even suggest them, respect them gracefully. Because oftentimes what happens is once your partner sees that you respect these rules, then they're open to another time. It's not you, them. Look at the threesome as a unit. Pulling it off takes a bit of time, planning, thinking, preparations. Don't skip that step, really. If you want a threesome to be successful, plan it out way more than you think you should. Think about how you're going to get there, what could happen, what would you do if this happened and this happened, how are you going to handle it? Then after the fact, a simple and courteous thank you and leave it at that. Don't contact them outside the arrangement. This isn't a three-way intro into polyamory. Everyone is going to have their own feelings to process. It might feel exhilarating that you finally did it, but don't forget, feelings are just chemicals. Don't get sucked into the highs. Look at this like going to the movies. You anticipated, you went, you partook, you can talk it over and reminisce, work through the nuances, but don't get swept away. It was just an event. For a more in-depth discussion of all this, or if you want some one-on-one guidance, check out the links below. And if you're a woman who is planning on a threesome for her partner, wait for my next video because that comes with its own particular nuances.